everybody.
This is how most people's credit report look. Just crazy and all over the place. It's just loud. Red flags and whistles. Somebody blow the whistle. Somebody blow the whistle.
Good morning, Daddy.
It's all kind of crazy stuff going on. But then we come in and we delete it. We get everything off. We get that credit report deleted, and then look, boom, you don't see it anymore. All you see is the good. Why is it that your car insurance may cost more by having less than ideal credit? What up? You got Mr. Smith, point 5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and in this brief video, I want to talk about just that. Why your car insurance may cost more all because of you having poor credit. And that's just one example. There's a host of other things that are based on your credit. You see, a lot of people are starting to look at your credit all the time, or in terms of validating whether or not they want to do business with you or hire you or whatever the case may be, because it's a relationship that you're going into. So they need to know what type of person you are. And one of the ways to tell what type of person you are is by looking at your credit. It just really makes sense to me. So I get it. And a lot of people are like, why do they look at my credit? Why does that matter? They shouldn't be looking at my credit, yada, yada, yada. I honestly get it, because what I always tell people is credit is actually an entity's legal right to discriminate against you based on what they find. And by discriminate, I'm not necessarily meaning it in a mean, way. I'll just put it that way. I'm just saying they're able to make a judgment, prejudge you, and determine, okay, this is what they've been doing. This is how the report looks. Yes, I want to do business with them, or no, I do not want to do business with them. It's just as simple as that. And credit is a representation of your credibility. You may have heard me say that before. Your credibility is a reflection or reflected on your credit. So they're looking at your score to determine how credible are you. Are you risky? Are you keeping your word? Are you fulfilling the agreements that you made? Because when you look at that report, these are agreements that you made. So when it all boils down, that's all they're doing is saying, okay, they made these agreements, signed these contracts. Now I understand sometimes that stuff may not be yours. Sometimes that stuff may be outdated. And that's where we come in. And we help you restore your credit if you hire us, or you want to set up a consultation to see if you want to hire us. Then we help you in that area. However, most of the time they're looking at your score to determine how credible you are based on your previous agreements. And if that's the case, then it only makes sense that you might pay more for certain things, with car insurance being one of them. Because what they're looking at is this person may not be reliable when it comes to paying our premiums. So yes, they are sometimes charging you more based on your credit score. So the solution is just keep your credit score intact, and you'll save money in more than one ways. Not only on just, credit card interest, mortgage interest, auto loan interest, but some of the main bills that you're not paying attention to are also rising due to your credit. So understand that clearly, so you can really boost your credit score and get serious about it, and then keep it that way. And then it may also deprive you of some money that you could have earned, because there's certain people who may not get certain promotions based on their credit score. So imagine that you're making a certain amount and you want to boost your take-home pay because you feel like you're worthy of it, but your credit score keeps you from adding an extra $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 to your annual income. Was it worth it for you to have that credit score? Was it worth it for you to save $1,000 to pay somebody to get your credit restored? Was it worth it? I highly doubt it. So make sure your credit is restored, because it saves you money and has the ability to make you money if you understand it. That's all I got for this brief video. Mr. Smith, signing out.